So where are we today? Well, we're actually underneath the NVTV studios. We're down here at Belfast Exposed, but today it's not a gallery. Today it's something very special. It's something called Vino Sensoria. And apparently we're going to do some wine tasting in the dark. And I'm also going to meet a master of wine as well. Let's go and see what's happening. Okay, so I promised you that I was going to introduce you to a wine expert. This is Richard. He's actually one of the world's top wine experts, and they tell me there's like only 420 of you in the world.
We are just over 420 masters of wine, yes.
Wow.
I know.
That's the world. You know, you would think maybe England or Ireland or somewhere,
That is
but
in the
worldwide.
world. But you know, there's 10 in Ireland.
Really?
So Ireland overperforms.
Yeah, well, I can understand why, because we do like a drink here.
There is that. And I'm lucky still to get invited here, of course. But
Yeah.
anyway, there you go.
Exactly. So how do you become a master of wine then?
You pass a lot of exams
Right.
and you do a lot of tasting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And tasting isn't a euphemism for drinking here. Okay? I mean tasting.
So
We
you
do
taste
have
and you spit it out, do you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We taste, we spit out. But the master of wine, I'm making it sound lighter than it is. In the exam, there are 3 tasting papers, and there's 5 written papers. So you need to know about grape growing, winemaking, all that sort of thing as well.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about this, because this is something very unique. Vino Sensoria. What? Oh, we're drinking in the dark, aren't we?
We are drinking in the dark. Yeah. Exactly. So the idea here is, I think everybody does eat and drink with their eyes.
Yeah.
You know, we know that. If we see food that looks good,
Yeah.
we just think, oh, we're going to enjoy that.
Yeah.
And I think when you see wine, you see the colour of a wine, it sets expectations somehow. When you take that sense away, suddenly you're stripped of all your preconceptions, and maybe prejudice in some cases, and you're tasting in the dark, you're tasting sort of innocently, for want of a better word. And it's a fabulous thing. And you find that, and what we're finding is that the way we're managing the tasting, manage is the wrong word, you know, with the wines we're tasting, we're finding that, people are very surprised by the results, because it's not what they're expecting according to their own expectations and their own palates.
The other big thing when choosing wine as well, it's important for food pairings as well, to choose the right wine to go with the correct food.
It is. I sometimes think we worry a bit too much about that. Look, my hunch is that most people's favourite combination is their favourite food with their favourite wine.
Yes.
But at the same time, I do think that red wine with red meat, white wine with fish, it's a useful guideline. What I don't like in wine are the rules. You ought to like this, or you ought to drink this with this. I think that's wrong.
Yeah.
That suggests we've all got the same palate, the same taste. We clearly haven't, and that's what these sessions, the Vino Sensoria sessions, prove. Everybody has a different preference for different things. So we shouldn't treat these so-called rules as gospel. They're guidelines. And last night in my hotel, I had fish and chips, and I happened to be drinking a red. I was happy. Totally happy. Okay? Now, some would say, oh no, you can't do that. That's wrong.
Yes.
No. We shouldn't think about wine in terms of rights and wrongs. Yeah. We should relax and enjoy what we enjoy, how we want to drink it.
Okay, well, I've learned a lot in the last few minutes. I really have. Thank you so much for doing this, and this place looks fabulous.
Robin, I'm delighted to hear it, and we look forward to seeing you, or maybe not seeing you in one of the sessions.
Thank you. and what a fabulous night it was at Lidl's Vino Sensoria. But of course, it was all about the taste test, and we've got to bring you the results of what happened as well. So we're told that more than 400 consumers attended Vino Sensoria where the taste test took place, meaning these results represented the true palates of Northern Ireland wine drinkers. 63% of Northern Ireland taste testers preferred Lidl's own brand fizz, the Henry Dubois Brut Champagne, to other champagnes, and over half of consumers, 54%, preferred Lidl's Pinot Grigio Blush Rosé to the popular Whispering Angel.